What's going on, my exotic family? It's your boy Dre. Welcome back to the channel. So I get the question a lot. Everybody sees Luther, my big common boa, and I always get questions. Is he done growing? Is he your biggest snake? Will any snake get bigger than he is? So we're gonna explore that today, and I'll show you guys which snake or snakes will be my biggest. It's gonna be a fun one, so stay tuned. Alright everybody, so welcome back to the video. So like I said, we're going to be talking about the snakes in my collection that will get the biggest. Who's going to be the biggest snakes that I have? So I'm going to pull out a couple of snakes that have the potential to get the biggest, and we'll go over their size. So the first snake I have here is Nakia. She is my red-tailed boa. Now she's small now, but unlike Luther is a BCI boa or a common boa. She is the BCC, the actual red-tailed boa. So she's a locality. Well, they're technically all kind of locality, but she's the Suriname, the poke ground I have now. This little girl, she's still very young. She's just turning about 2. Now, this little snake here, this little girl, has the ability. Well, their average size is around 10 to 12 foot. Luther is about 6.5, 7 roughly. I need to measure him, but Luther is a big snake. He's my biggest snake so far, but he will not be the biggest. So she will definitely get bigger than Luther is. And like I said, she's still very young. Look how small she is. Still very young, but she will definitely get bigger than Luther. So I can't wait until she's that size. Now the thing about boas is they're slow growing snakes. They have a very slow metabolism, so you gotta really take your time with them so you don't overfeed them, so they don't just burst into these large mammoths at 3 years old. That is not how you grow a boa. So again, still very young, but in time she will be one of the heavy hitters here at DW Exotic. So that is Nakia, snake number 1. All right everybody, so we're back with snake number 2, my girl Peaches. So oh, super bright. Let me fucking fix that. There we go. So we got Peaches here, and Peaches is my reticulated python. So for those of you that don't know, which I'm sure most of you on my channel know because most of us are reptile keepers, reticulated pythons actually hold the record for the longest snake in the world. So she is a reticulated python, so she will get huge. Now she'll get big in terms of keeping snakes, but she won't get massive considering what these guys and girls can get. You know, retics can get up into the, the 20s. Now she is Gem-Paya, well, a percentage of Gem-Paya, so it's not guaranteed, but I know she won't get extremely large into the 20 foot. But her mom maxed out at about 14 foot and her dad was 10 foot. So we'll see how big she is, but she will be one of the heavy hitters in the snake collection here. So I'm excited to see how she grows. She's already growing pretty well. So I'll show you if I can get her off of my arm without getting bit. I'll show you a difference if I can get her off of my arm. There we go. All right. So I'll show you a difference. So Nakia, the boa that I had out, was 2 years old. Peaches, as you can see, is way bigger than she is, and she is not yet 2 years old. So that should give you an idea of exactly how fast that they grow. Now, of course, she eats bigger meals than Nakia, but they get fed the same schedule. They eat. She's going to 10 to 14 days, and Nakia is still on every 7 to 10 days. But as you can see, and I haven't had her long. I've had Nakia for over a year. I've had her for maybe a couple of months, maybe like 4 months now. And you can see, I mean, she wasn't this big when I got her, but you can already see the size difference in how fast some pythons grow versus boas. So yeah, so she will definitely be one of the biggest snakes in my collection here, Miss Peaches. So again, her parents, I'll put up a picture up here. Her parents are, her mom was 14 foot and her dad was about 10 foot. Like I said, I'll put up a picture of what her parents look like, but that is Peach. All right, everybody, so I'm back with the last heavy hitter that I have, last but certainly not least, my boy Zeus, my Burmese python, another one of the largest snakes in the world. So this guy, again, he's about 2.5, 3 years old, and he has some size. He's bigger than both the retic and the boa. The retic is catching him very quickly though, but he's got that girth. You know, he's getting there. He's getting up there very, very quick. Now, these guys have the ability to reach up to the sizes of about Burms have the ability to reach up to almost retic size. However, this is a male, and we know male snakes in general usually stay smaller than females. So this guy would probably max out around 9, 10, maybe 12 foot, but we will see. Nothing too major, nothing that I can't handle. So again, he'll definitely be one of the big three here. Basically, these guys will get big enough to make Luther look like a medium-sized snake. And to some people, Luther is a medium-sized snake when they're dealing with these retics and everything like that so often. So I really just kind of wanted to highlight these guys because I know I have them, and a lot of people don't truly understand exactly how big these guys have the ability of being, or they'll get them at a show and they think that they stay small. Like, oh, if I keep them in a small enclosure, that is not the case at all. You only stunt their growth, and honestly their health, which is severely more diminished when you do that. But these guys, all three, will get pretty big. So that's why a lot of people hit me up. That's why I've said I've been working on upgrades and everything, because as you can see, they are growing. Zeus is already almost too big for the new rack that I just built like 3 months ago. So gotta definitely get everybody upgraded so everybody can, you know, look good in their nice new enclosure, and everybody can just thrive better, be happier once they have a little more space. So that is it, everybody. I don't think I left anybody out. Those are my 3 biggest snakes. Now, I'm not saying none of my other snakes will get big, but these guys will be the absolute biggest snakes that I have in the collection. As of now, at the time that I'm making this video, these 3 will be the biggest. Now, I don't know who will be the absolute biggest, but like I said, I wanted to highlight who will be the biggest because they will all be bigger than Luther, if not double his size. They will definitely be bigger than Luther, so I really wanted to highlight that. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video really quick. Nothing too major going on, just trying to get upgrades figured out. But drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. What's your biggest snake? What's your favorite species of big snake? Follow me on Instagram at DW Exotics. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you love this video, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at DW Exotics, and as always, stay exotic.